Hello and welcome to the 45 podcast. I'm Shaun Thompson.
And I'm Trucker Shaun.
And in today's episode, we've got Danny Mac.
Hello. My mic's not moving, yours is.
Second episode we've had him on. The guest that was meant to come on today is cancelled, so we're just going to use him for filling in.
Because why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, welcome back.
Thank you. It's been a long time.
How did you feel like it went the last time? Were you all right
I was a
about
bit
it?
nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit of a gimp.
Are you feeling better this time? Or
A little
you're
bit,
not,
yeah.
your leg's still going?
Yeah, I told you, I'm autistic and switch. Yeah, the mic's a bit, keeps moving on me, but
Yeah.
we
move.
Yeah,
we move.
Yeah, we're all right.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah. So, Shaun, what we're talking about in this episode?
Right. We've had this conversation, me and Danny Mac.
Okay.
I don't know if me and you have had this, but me and Danny touched on it. Somebody asked, we were asked, like best driver. And I'm not talking about like specific, like if you had to grab a driver from whatever industry, sector or whatever, and put them in another sector, who do you think would be the best?
So, i.e.
Not walking floors, that's for sure.
So if you picked a walking floor driver up and chucked him on a heavy low loader,
Like a step frame or
Yeah.
something, like taking
could
a
he do it? Like
No.
what is the best driver?
Yeah.
Or like if you
Or-
chucked a timberman and chucked him like in like
Tesco.
general. Is he gonna be? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
So, here's a good comparison then. A low loader man who's done recovery all his life, put one Lido on a self-tip.
Yeah. Put them in one of them.
hey, I did it. I did
Right.
complete the job. Not as good as a fridge man before, but my first time. Right?
So, tell us the story.
No, literally, it was like 4 a.m. Man's there in Lidl, like self-tipping man. I'm like, got you. What the fuck is a self-tip?
You self-tip every day.
Well, no, I'm like, oh, what's this? This little lecky pallet truck thing, which everyone's gonna be listening, going, yeah, man, you're doing it every day.
I'm literally sat here like,
Do
what,
you
no
give
big
you a
deal.
pallet truck license?
Yeah, man. That's what he said to me. He's like, you been here before? I'm like, yeah, mate, loads. Yeah, loads.
Every
just
weekend.
maybe in a few months, can you just refresh me what I do? But no, yeah, I went in there and literally went like back onto this bay. I was like, yeah, no, my. And then walked to the door. And I'm like, and there's just a lot going on. Like people are running everywhere, and I'm like, yeah, well, all right. You know, I went up to this guy. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. They said, oh, just put your ramp down. I'm like, yeah, I'll put that ramp down. So he come and put the ramp down for me. He's like, yeah, just jump on one of them pallet trucks, mate, and just set off. I'm like, oh, trying to pull it. I'm like, fuck, it's heavy. I'm like, oh, it's got buttons. Fuck it. We're away here. And literally every pallet I picked up snapped the pallet. Just literally, everyone was like, psh, and no matter what I did, I had a full trailer to tape. No matter what I did, psh, oh, that's wrong. Oh, literally, pallets like all over the place. I'm like, yes. Well, hey, it's my first rodeo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
literally, the phone call I got was like, yeah, man, so I did it. Wrecked everything, but I did it.
That's standard me, though.
Yeah, it was quite a funny phone call. So something like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, literally picking somebody out of an industry and dropping them somewhere else.
Yeah.
Who do you think would be like a good all rounder?
Because you chuck a fridge man, for example. Not saying every fridge man, but
No,
most fridge
just
men.
a fridge man.
You chuck them like that lorry behind us and say it's dead, doesn't start. Put it on that low loader. They're gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like,
They were the fucking, what is it, RM William boots and all
yeah,
that. Like,
yeah. Even if it run, most drivers wouldn't drive on the back of a low loader. Even if it run, you know what I mean. Most drivers are not confident of all that sort of shit. So like, you know what I mean? Like the man who can do everything.
Yeah, see, I reckon, not all general men, but I think a good general man, somebody who does like flats, like curtains, like just somebody that's a bit of an all-rounder, like a general man. Maybe not like step frames, but somebody that you could like, that is a good all-rounder like that, like a good general man.
You chuck a general man in the woods, for example.
Yeah, but timber's not that hard. Like,
where's the bay? Put that back onto it.
like it's not that hard.
Timber's not that hard.
I don't think it's that hard.
Do you think timber's quite easy?
Yes.
Can't wait for half a timber boys
Yeah,
to watch.
timber
Oh,
boys
no,
would
but like
be huge.
literally, probably, but like you jump into the seat, you move a couple of levers, and then you you know what I mean?
I'm cringing for you.
No, but like
No, it's not like that. That's like that's like saying, here's a digger. It's got a couple of levers. Dig me some footings for an house.
yeah, but like
No.
Did you do that?
No, that's not
No,
the same.
well, that's the exact same.
It's not the same.
Oh,
You know why?
well, it is.
No, but like if you say to like, all right,
That's what
jump
you're basically saying,
No,
though.
but if you say jump in that digger
Yeah.
and dig a hole, you'd be like, yeah, man, give me 20 minutes. and you'd work out what the levers did, and then you could dig a
There's
hole.
more to that. If you went into a field and had to dig a hole, it's grand, no matter, because you're not damaging anything. You start fucking throwing logs around, you got a cab, and you're smashing fuck out of it while you're learning.
No, but you wouldn't. No, but like it's the same.
You wouldn't. What's the other about here?
But no, but like you'd get in, you'd work out what the levers did, and then you'd grab a log and put it on your trailer.
Have you ever used a timber crane?
Yes.
How many times?
I don't know, 3 or 4 times.
I know for a fact, and I'm not just saying this to try and win favour with timber boys. I see, like, for instance, Cameron McFadden doing his videos with the drone shots and all that. I get that. He's been doing it all his life.
I'm not saying, right, before everybody comes at me, I'm not saying that timbermen aren't like good at what they do, because some of them are really good at what they do, i.e.
I'm not saying they're good at what they do.
No.
But what you said was it was easy.
Yes,
no,
it's easy.
I'm saying it wouldn't be that hard to learn. You wouldn't be as, like, I wouldn't be as quick as, for argument's sake, Campbell, McFadden or whatever. Nobody would. Like, if out of us three, or a general person. But what I'm saying is, give me 20 minutes. I'll work out what the things are, and I could load a trailer in maybe an hour. They can do it in like 20 minutes. But I'd still be able to do it. I don't think it's like rocket science.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, the whole question you're asking then, is who could do it? Not the fastest or the best.
Like who
could do it?
Yeah, because like, see, for
Do you
argument's
think you
sake,
could put 2 tractor units on a step frame?
it would take me a long time, and I could. But see, if they were dead, I think that's where I think I'd struggle if you had to say to me, look, there's 2 lorries, they're dead, brakes are wound on. Can you put them on the? I would struggle. I know I'd struggle.
Because he thinks like snipping brake chambers.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, mate, it's so easy.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Rolls.
no, but I'd struggle at that. It'd be the same. It'd be the same though if you had to grab like me or Danny and be like, "Hey, help us move this house, but properly."
Yeah.
Learning how to like wrap stuff up and not break them, and that bit would be. You get what I mean? So like, I'm not saying somebody that wouldn't be like, I couldn't be like a really fast timberman. Mm-hmm. I could do it. It'd take me a bit longer, but I could do it. But what I'm saying is stuff like what we're saying. So like
the bit that confuses me is what you're saying is like, you know, a guy that does Tesco day in, day out, right? You don't think he would manage if you went, there's a low loader?
No.
I think it all depends on the person. At the end of the day. Because you get some like I mentioned last episode, but DHL boys, just a different breed.
Oh,
like,
100%.
A different. Didn't you go somewhere where they packed it up because it was too fast? Was it you? Or was it you? Remember, was it John?
Probably John.
Remember when in the group chat there was a DHL lorry packed up and they said, "Oh, what's wrong with it?" No, it was you. It was definitely you. It was packed up and you asked what was wrong with it because it was VOR'd and it was going too fast. They had to go for calibration.
You've got better memory than me, big boy. Either that or I made it up.
Which it could be. Sean's made it up. But no, I think you're right. I think it does. That's why I think. See, it's the same way like some of the timber boys that I know, and obviously that you couldn't put them in general because like they get stressed out because there's like a lot of traffic doing timber. There's not that much. So like Mailer, best. Well, not the best, but like in my eyes, the best timberman. He makes me want to do timber.
Mailer's brilliant.
I watched his videos. He's the only man I've ever watched and been like, I'd love to do timber. That'd be amazing.
Brilliant, right?
Yeah.
We went to Aston, not this year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Get it
right. Yeah. Have you never been? Oh, shit.
Oh, what?
And honestly, that man.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because he's so used to the fucking hillbilly Wales where there's no one around and just trees. Literally put him on them 25. Pop. I'm like, we're saying like, swap lanes. Because you do, you're in and out of traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to get on. And his head just popped. And nothing against him. He's just not used to that. Where we're on the road in busyness, where you're like, no, this lane's queuing for that fucking slip road. That, like a mile down the road, mate, everyone's queuing in this lane because it's the fucking coming off. Get in that lane. You know, he's like, his head was just bang fried, and he's like, it was just literally because he's used to timber, where you drive your head into a.
No, just keep talking.
I thought you looking at me like,
No, I always look back and check to make sure that they're not talking and it's not recording. I get like really panicky about it.
Didn't put me off at all.
Great.
But yeah, so he was like, because he was like used to like, you know what I mean, like the Wales, like mid Wales and all that sort of shit. And where you used to obviously on yourself, obviously like M25, M1, and all that sort of jazz. So it was like that's where your eyes open to two different sides. Of the job,
different.
yeah. But I think it all just depends on the man, doesn't
It does depend on the guy, and I'm using this as an example for me, right? Removals. I bet you when everyone saw that I was going on a step frame, they probably thought the guy knows fuck all about.
100%.
To be honest, I still don't. But like going for house removals to like step frame, that's a big jump. Yeah. But again, like you said, I don't think it's down to what industry the driver's in. It's the driver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because like
if it's somebody willing to learn and do it properly, or like at least apply themselves, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Like
True.
David asked, like, who worked driver number 2, before he come here, he'd done a bit of work on a rigid, like a hook loader, to be fair. And when he come here, it was all new to him, so I was sort of like training him up, sort of thing. And
that's why he's so shit writing it.
He'll claim he's better than
That's
me.
why he hits everything.
Yeah, he'll claim he's better than me and he does all the work. Well, you know how it is. But when he come, like, he would always like, he's like, no, you load it. I'm like, no, good, you got it. No, you're right. And now, like, fucking hell, chuck him on no mind. You know what I mean? So, like, it's all the mind space. You know what I mean?
Does he get heights and everything right? Like, does he hit bridges and stuff?
Hey, there's still time, brother. Actually, there was one time in daycare. Nah, I worked for him under the bus, but he did it at a tree.
Red.
But haven't you had
Not
a
his
couple of
fault.
trees?
Not his fault, because trees this time of year with the rain and everything, though, so it's hard. That's hard also we'd understand because we drive over different heights. Not we used to put walking floor on the same.
Well, you know, what can I say?
Oh my god, I've got a lot of chipboard in. What is it? No, wood
chip.
chip.
Yeah.
Like when you like driving the lorries, you put lorries in the back of lorries, you're high, man.
Oh,
it's just constant.
But then you have height sticks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that doesn't.
Yeah, but don't be trees. This is like everyone like
I
jokes
get the whole
all that
thing
shit,
with
but trees are hard. Like you're like everything like it's hard. It's not.
And the thing is, especially see your wind kits at the back, they're literally fiberglass.
Yeah.
You hit that, it just fucking decimates.
Yeah, that's what that poor Dave coming out, literally come all the way back to the yard, got in the 515, and there's literally just one branch, and he just like, you couldn't do anything. When there's a lorry coming the other way, you can't move. And that's it. You just hit it and bang, and it kept going.
It makes you feeling better. I hit a tree last week or the other week.
Nobody
you know what I mean?
asked.
So I get it. And that was with a floor.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I get
So how
it.
did you hit a tree?
Just exactly the same thing as what I was coming.
Oh, you were coming down with a lorry on the back.
No, I was coming down this lane, right? I was coming down this lane, and there was a lorry coming the other way, so I held over, and there's like a stump that hangs out in the bushes, and I just twatted it.
What did you hit with the trailer of the unit?
It was the trailer that got it.
Is it a bad damage or?
Yeah. No, I broke the bracket that like folds the roof over. It's like a channel that the arm goes in and then it rolls it like over. I broke that.
Oh. Is that expensive or?
I don't know. It could be. You'll have to ask my boss, who probably hates me because I did that.
Did you tell him though? You rung him straight away and admitted you.
You know what I did? No, I phoned the boy in the garage and I told him.
Right, man. That's the first thing I do when I fuck up, which is a lot. Straight away, I'm like, yeah, man, it's me again. And I spoke to you 10 minutes ago, Bob. I fucked up.
Don't get me wrong. Like,
it's like that hangover. We fucked up.
I honestly, right, I admit when I fuck up. Like, see if he's like if I do something, I'm like, look, Gaffer, that was me. I've done that. That was me.
No,
you're a hider.
I don't hide it.
No, but you are.
I'm not.
You are because.
But I'm not.
It's like, yeah, but you said that literally this week. When was it? Friday. Okay, me and Holly was in the wagon, and we were driving, and we were on the phone to you, and you were on about Greg's, and you were like, oh, I might go to Greg's. I haven't had Greg's in ages. I haven't had Greg's in ages. Gone to Greg's again. No, he said he does. I haven't had Greg's in ages. And then literally, I was like, when did you have last time? Oh, I can't remember. Honestly, age ago. Sorry, but anyway, he went, oh, I might get sausage rolls. Oh, yeah, last Friday they were nice. What? What? No, you said that ages ago. Yeah, last Friday. Yeah. That's not ages ago. What are you on about?
Remember the loader story? What was it at the start? What had he done? Like bust a brake chamber or something?
So I thought I wrecked a brake chamber.
Bigger.
Yeah.
No,
bigger, but like
and bigger.
Genuinely,
He described an airbag to me. This is like, I'm glad you brought it up because when he's telling that story on the phone, he described an airbag to me. I'm like, what? An airbag? I said, what? It's got one bolt at the bottom. It's fucking like got pipes going to the top of it.
Well, yeah, because
he described it. Yeah, he
described
it for me.
Yeah.
And he described. I promise you, people watching, if anyone is, he described an airbag, and I said to him, "What? The airbag?" He's like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "The airbag? Yeah, definitely the airbag. Yeah." I'm like, "Right, just snip the pipe, kink it over, you'd be grand."
But what was he kicking the pipe over on?
A brake chamber. I'm like, how? Because as I say, one bolt underneath. Obviously, anyone who got like been under a trailer before, basically your airbag, you got like a big bolt underneath. You sometimes got two big bolts, but got big butt, but he was thinking like the brake chamber.
I was
No,
thinking-
yeah, my hands there, not ideal. We're like, I need to get a brake chamber and airbag to show you.
So I was in there like,
So if you watch Shaun's YouTube channel, I will describe there on his latest video what an airbag and a chamber is. It will show the difference. But yeah, and he was describing an airbag to me, but really what he was doing is kinking a brake chamber, which you literally, you got a big 24mm nut where you unscrew to wind off a brake chamber.
Yeah.
Which we could have done if you just described
Yeah, but
a
it's
brake
fine
chamber.
because that's over
fine.
and done
So
with.
what you're
It's
saying
fine.
is,
what I'm saying is,
what you're saying is, if you described it properly, you would have saved your gaffer.
A lot of money,
oh,
yeah.
100%.
You just had
But
that.
I owned it. I owned that
No, you
mistake.
didn't own the trailer.
I owned it. Haha, and you don't own yours. Daddy does. Shut up.
That's
Actually,
a fair point.
The finance company does.
But like, no, I owned up to that. Like, I didn't even hide. I was like, he was away on holiday, so I wasn't going to phone him on holiday because you don't do that. That's horrible.
Yeah, it's much better when you come back from your holiday all relaxed and be like, what the fuck is this?
Exactly. That's how I'd like it. Enjoy my holiday.
At least
then
on
come back
holiday,
to
they've
the
been half
bullshit.
cut. Like,
The only half, it was good, but it wasn't good all at the same time.
There was a good point.
No, but it was a good and bad point is, the bad point is that obviously the trailer was wrecked. Like, I did break it a
So
lot.
what was a highlight?
I wasn't the only one that did damage that week.
At least, you know, like when you obviously you turn the low loader, you at least like load and unload like a man, yeah.
Yeah,
You
obviously,
unloaded it, yeah.
So you unloaded the digger?
Yeah.
No, I did not. The man did
Did you
that. for
chain
me.
the digger down?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well
What
done,
did you
mate.
do? Cross chain or did you just go one each corner? You didn't chain it down.
No, no. And you need to watch what I'm saying here.
What size chains did you use?
No, it was cross-chained.
What was it? What machine was it?
What mill?
I don't know what machine it was. Just a big digger.
What brand was
I
it?
Don't, like, I don't know. Hitachi. I don't know. It was just a big orange digger.
Orange.
It had a wide track. It had wide tracks because it was in
White
White
tracks.
tracks.
I've never
White.
seen more white tracks. That's a new
wide.
one for me. You think they get
wide,
dirty all
not
the time?
Wide, wide.
How wide was it?
How white were they?
They weren't wide. They were just wider than a normal set.
They're not brown. Also, because
Aye,
in the
yeah,
forest.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like the,
yeah, on the
scratched
forest.
up in
They
the
get-
rock.
yeah. Also,
Yes.
when they do the white.
All right.
You know what I mean?
The dirty extendable tracks.
Oh,
God,
extendable
I
tracks.
hate it.
Extendable. That is a
Yeah.
posh digger. No wonder
Yeah,
why
yeah,
that is.
yeah.
So you can change the
Yeah. You can just move it in and out. Yeah.
It's like a little mini digger, isn't it? Is that what you're moving? A mini digger?
Yeah.
Loves them little.
I think it wasn't even a
micro.
22 ton. I think it was like a 1.5 ton.
It's
or
actually
something.
25.
2.2.
But
25 horse.
No, but I owned that mistake. So
You did it eventually.
Yeah, it did take a while.
no, I wasn't
Hey,
going to
it's
bother.
alright,
You don't
it's
bother
alright.
the man. You don't bother people on holidays. You'd
No,
be
mate,
fuming
it was
if
a
you had
bad
a
day.
driver and you were sitting in your little villa in Tenerife and he phoned you up and went, "Right, Gaffer, I know you're having a great week, but I have wrecked this step."
Be honest
frame."
with you, right? And I have a similar, not a similar story because nobody's wrecked my low loader yet. But a similar story. I was on holiday and I'd ordered Michelin front steers for my unit. From that, in fact, no, I'm not going to say it now because that's not fair. Right, so I'd ordered the front steers and I was waiting for them and I'd said to him, "Listen, I'm on holiday for a week. The lorry's off the road. If you wouldn't mind, it's in the yard. The keys are in the office. Blah blah blah. Just come in and fit the steers." So I came back my holiday. The first thing I did was look at my lorry, thinking I'm going to have my fucking new tires on. Oh, I was going to wait until you come back for holiday. I was like, but I'm away, and
Yeah,
when I
that's
come
like
back for
perfect
holiday, I jump in the
time,
lorry
yeah.
and I fuck off to like whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna come with me, fucking Wales and fit tires.
Yeah.
I was raging. It fucking ruined my. Well, it didn't ruin my holiday, but it ruined my mood coming back
Yeah.
because he'd have came back to a shitstorm.
No, I get you.
'Cause Well, that's how it, when you take a lorry off the road. Like when you're off, that's the perfect time.
Yeah,
Downtime
yeah.
of the lorry
To
so
do
it's
things.
perfect. Yeah, it's like a weekend. Like it's the worst time for a mechanic,
But it's
best
the best
time for
yeah.
any haulage company because that's
That's where
that's
everything
when you want
happens.
everything's
Yeah.
off the road, isn't it? You know what I mean?
So your
So
gaffer
like-
came back his holiday like, I hate this fat ginger cunt.
No, to be fair though, it's quite a thing because my gaffer, that seems to be a thing. Whenever he goes on holiday, somebody wrecks something. Like I don't think
It's just your turn. He's like,
genuine,
sorry boys,
yeah,
my turn. Boom.
yeah, like genuinely, I genuinely don't think.
Who's doing something?
I genuinely think, in I don't know, the 3 years I've been back there, I genuinely think every time that man's went on holiday, somebody's done something.
Back there, let's be honest. You had a holiday yourself. Let's be
Well,
honest.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
tell
but
that story.
Yeah, tell
actually,
that
'cause that's
story,
quite
yeah.
a good story.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
tell
good.
it.
That's
I
a
had
good
an
story.
8-day holiday.
You had an 8-day holiday. Where'd you go?
I went to
Did you
an
tell you
Irish
get-
firm.
An Irish firm.
Yeah.
Doing what?
An Irish firm.
Just an Irish van.
Just doing what?
Like cars, like moving cars about the country.
And lorries.
Yeah.
And lorries.
Yeah, the odd lorries.
So a car transporter?
No, it was like a step frame.
Oh, moving cars?
Yeah, it was like what you and obviously Danny pull about.
Moving cars and
But
vans
it was like
and
moving
shit.
cars, vans, the odd truck here and there, yeah.
And did you not like it or?
You couldn't hack it.
We just had differences. That's
What differences?
just,
He's fat and lazy.
yeah, we'll go with I was fat and lazy.
You're fat and lazy.
Yeah,
You
fat
didn't
and
want to
lazy.
load.
Yeah. Did a couple of loads and was like, this isn't for me, and just decided.
He left Annandale. This is what the truth. He went on to this big new adventure.
And it was geared.
He was
but-
promised a superstar
No,
lorry.
no,
That's why he
like,
went. He was
a cool
promised
lorry,
a superstar
yeah.
lorry. And then he got a lorry that was, well, export, really. That's what
Was it fucked?
It wasn't the
It was an
nicest.
09 plate 500.
I know, what, sorry?
On 09 plate 500.
But to be fair to him, he got on with it. He's like,
I
because
did.
he knew you have to start at the bottom. When you go to a new firm, you start at the bottom
Yeah,
and you way up. And then, but yeah, he couldn't have the work. It was low.
Yeah,
He
just
he
couldn't hack
just-
it. That's all it was.
Man
Too
with
much
that-
hard work.
He wasn't eating. He actually said he didn't eat.
You can't.
You know,
you
see,
do.
you know,
see
you
low
know,
loader,
you
you
do
don't
not-
eat.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I honestly, I did not eat that.
you
I
don't.
struggled hard.
You don't.
Yeah, I was
do
just
not.
like, there's no time for eating. This is a bit
You
bullshit.
just crack on.
See whatever's in the little side locker
Yeah.
of your
That is
little
it.
snack drawer. That is it. And if you don't want to eat it or you've ate it all, then fucking.
That is why when
Yeah.
when I rung you about it, I said, "Oh, that locker," and you said, "Oh no, I put all my clean stuff in there." I'm like, "No, that's for Chris drop."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that needs
That's
to
your
be
driving down the
full.
road, I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
Yeah, boom, like all my crisps are in there. Like, no,
Yeah.
I'm a crisp man.
For the
I fucking
second
love
you
crisps.
put your card in the
Yeah,
wallet,
you
it's just fucking
whoosh.
go.
Obviously, apart from your breaks that you take.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
obviously eat
Yeah,
them.
well,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
Well,
you know.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what
You're
we
not
meant.
flat out all the time.
No,
Yeah.
that's what we said.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
ju- literally just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
I'm
yourself,
not-
you know
I
your days
I
of
was
it,
just
yeah.
clarifying for like everybody watching and
Oh,
listening.
yeah.
No,
That,
no,
like,
break.
yeah,
No, yeah.
How long's a break again? Wait, how long are you meant to do?
Yeah, but sometimes your breaks out always where food is.
yeah.
That's yeah.
Sometimes
so-
I'm driving and I have to stop and lay by, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
There's no like burger vans are out. Yeah. No, it makes sense.
I don't like grass.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
can't
so-
eat.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So obviously, back to what we were saying before. Who do you think would be like good
Oh,
to plop
Oh,
somebody
we're going
in?
back 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never said.
I did.
You never.
It depends on the man. It doesn't.
Was that just your answer?
I
just a general though. If you had to pick, if you had to pick one industry, what would you pick? If you had to, don't matter about the caliber of the man. But
But see, the thing is, right? I know what you're saying, Danny, and I get it.
just forget the politics.
But
Yeah.
it's not politics because there's a
the
useless cunt in
caliber
every
of men.
industry.
Yes.
So for instance,
Like the best
heavy
man,
haulage.
the best man
I think
at everything.
I think
agree, heavy
heavy haulage. I think you could pick any heavy. Let me finish my stroke. I think you could pick
You want an inhaler,
any heavy haulage man. No thanks.
Right.
And put them somewhere, and they would.
Yeah, I think.
I think they'd smash
Oh,
it.
in the nicest way possible. Once you've done heavy haulage, moving fucking pallet trucks are like,
Yeah.
fine.
No,
but if
but-
you chuck them on like a high ab,
I think they'd smash it. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
Like, but I think they would be all right with that.
Yeah.
They're used to the. I don't know. They're not used to cranes, are they? But they're used to chaining down. That's like
yeah.
the big thing. And then likewise with timber, I think granted they wouldn't be thing, but they'd be used to using like they're getting stuck on hills. You know what I mean? Heavy
High
haulage
abs
balls.
are easy and cranes are easy.
Yeah, exactly. They're
Okay,
easy.
like Shaun said.
Aye. Like your timber boys will get in and out no matter way. You driven haulage, man. You know when it comes to winter,
Yeah.
anyone will be sound in the summer. It's dry.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you
Winter
put your man
times.
from Tesco's on the timber truck. All right, yeah. After 6 months, he might get hold of the crane.
Yeah.
But then coming around that in summer, no matter. But
Yeah, winter
chuck him
time.
in winter when it's fucking boggy in there.
Yeah.
He's getting percent beach, isn't he? And he's like, oh shit, need a forwarder. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
so
I think I have a haulage man.
Yeah,
I think
I
they're.
think
I think they are.
no removals, man.
Maybe the right removals man.
Maybe.
Not
Yeah,
not them
maybe,
all, just the right removals man. But I think heavy haulage. Like I think generally, I think heavy haulage.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, not you.
Obviously,
No, like
Not
heavy
you.
haulage.
yeah,
Like Sandy.
not heavy. Like Kim.
Yeah, Kim.
Yeah,
Kim.
Yeah, Kim could do anything.
Kim could do anything.
My good pal Luke Bennett.
Luke
Who's
Bennett.
that?
Luke Bennett.
He's big on
yeah,
it.
Luke
Yeah,
Bennett.
he does the
Luke
big
Bennett,
stuff.
Yeah, to be fair.
You don't know who Luke Bennett is?
You do.
No,
Walking
I
floor.
don't know who Luke Bennett
You
is.
don't know Luke Bennett.
Who's Luke
Luke
Bennett?
Bennett never saved his number, so he got a bit emotional about
Yeah,
that.
so when I
Obviously,
phoned
Shaun's a
him,
big superstar
Yeah.
compared to Luke. Obviously,
I
Oh,
literally-
shit, did you phone Luke? And he
Right,
went,
so right? So I
that.
phoned Luke. I phoned Luke, right? Luke answered. You know when somebody answers and you're like, they don't know who I am. Like,
his
and
ass.
like, no, but you know what I mean, right? So I phoned him up and I was like, all right, big man, how are you getting on in that? And he's like, yeah, no, I'm all right. And I was like, all right, cool. So what's the crack there then and that? And he's like, yeah, no. And then, like, it's almost like I heard the old twig and he went, yeah, no, I'm good, man. How are you? And I was like, what was that all about? And he's like, yes, I didn't save your number. And I was like, cool.
But he
cool,
thinks
cool.
he's so much higher than Luke.
I don't think I'm so
You
high.
do.
No, I
You
don't.
do.
I
And he's
don't.
like,
It's just a. It's just a.
Mate,
If you
you
phone
think
some,
you
do you
are
not?
the
Do you
top-
not just phone? Do you not just save everybody's number when they phone you?
No, because
Do you not?
No.
I do.
No.
No, I do it instantly. I just save the number.
Mate,
I
my
just
mum
thought
still phones me. I'm like, the fuck's this? Hello?
I'd love to phone your mum.
Daddy's shouting at me again. Didn't mean to spend so much money. I'm sorry.
I didn't realise there was 4 zeros at the end.
I actually going mental. I hated it.
My screen was zoomed in. Oh, Jesus.
Well, no, yeah, Luke. Yeah, to be fair, Luke, because he did concrete. To be fair, that's a shit job, isn't that? You know,
Concrete.
concrete mixes. Oh. He did that. He did that to start with. That's a shit job, though, isn't it? But then he went
That
to Thomas,
is a bit
didn't he?
wanky.
He was, yeah. So yeah, Luke probably a good man for most jobs, I'd say. To be fair. Yeah.
But not walking floors, only one man.
No,
for
not
walking
walking
floor.
floors. Oh
Walk-
no. Oh no.
Oh.
Walking floors.
I know.
Oh,
it's
it's not
tough going. You know
Not
what I
walking
mean?
out fast enough. Oh, pallet's got stuck. Oh.
I hate it here. I've got to use a pallet truck. That's a bit bullshit. You know what I mean? That's probably the hardest part of my day is like, shit.
Having to climb up into the trailer.
That's exactly that. It's, pull these
Is this
bastard
ladder gonna
steps
take me
out.
or what?
Great.
I hated it.
That seems bullshit. But yeah, it's probably
You
the
always,
hardest part of my
tell
day.
me on the phone to him because you're on the inhaler.
Yeah.
You can't hear that.
Got that, bad boy. Got to keep it close.
Hey,
you
You
know what I
should
mean?
need it for sitting down.
Eh?
What?
What?
There's a lot of talking, though, isn't there?
Yeah.
45 minutes is like... Because honestly, what you, don't
Toilet's a
see,
fair distance as well.
what you don't see after the camera, as soon as that camera goes off, he's like...
Honestly, it's true. It's just because all this weight pushes down into my lungs.
Just because you
I
don't
can barely-
fucking give you a chance to breathe. You just
Yeah.
got to talk constantly. Like,
I
someone's
could
telling
stop
a story,
talking.
and you just bang.
Is the
could stop
Manjaro not
talking.
working?
Huh?
Is the Manjaro not working for
Yeah,
you?
well,
No.
that's the question I wanted to say. Like, what
Oh,
would
you
you-
got a
what-
question? Wait.
Yeah.
Question
Oh.
time.
Yeah, question time.
Question time.
Question time. What would you say, like what advice would you give someone who get starting on Manjaro? Say as a man who's
I
tried it
mean,
yourself, what advice would you have?
What?
If
somebody
say
came up
I
to
went
me,
to Manjaro and like I didn't know what the crack was, like what advice would you give me? Like what about taking
I would just
Manjaro?
say, look, start off slow, keep the milligrams low. Don't put the top milligrams in. You got to start at the small one.
Oh, there's
work
different
your way
levels,
up. Yeah,
is there?
yeah.
Right, okay.
And
So
then
how
you
many
gotta work-
mils are you on?
Yeah,
You must be on
Me?
top.
No, I'm only on 50 mil.
Right.
50 mil. That seems a
50
lot.
mil. It does seem a lot, but
Yeah.
it's not.
And how often do you inject?
Just once a day.
And is it like how you see the junkies do it, where they get the
No.
belt?
Just right into your belly there. Just right.
Oh, into your belly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you've got all open wounds on your belly?
No, because it's like small needle.
must be awkward
obviously,
when you put the baby
dickhead.
wipes.
You know what I mean? It's just like small needle, innit? You know what I mean?
Good job of getting touchy about it.
Yeah, but start small, you know what
Is
I
it
mean?
not so heavy expensive now?
It's gone up a lot,
Yeah,
hasn't it? Yeah.
yeah, but obviously,
Is that why you're having to sell
Oh,
them a
is it
deal?
because you've been using it because you've been using it for much?
Yeah.
Like, do you got like discount?
No,
'cause
yeah,
you're-
yeah, yeah. So
Cause,
like,
like,
I can get it for 100 quid for the month.
Myself. What?
What?
Continue.
Oh, he sold
What?
it. Oh, yeah.
He just
What?
got it.
Oh, he said that he sold you Mondeo. Have you sold you Mondeo?
Yeah, well, it goes away on
He
Sunday.
has to pay for the Manjaro, doesn't he?
It cost.
Yeah,
Oh, so what was that?
I'm
9?
actually quite.
To be
sad
fair, his
about
missus
that.
is selling it, so he's never seen the money.
What's Sarah selling it?
Well, the guy's got work at 2:45 on Sunday.
Right.
Can't wait till he
And
lowballs
obviously-
Sarah. Sarah's like, yeah.
You know fine well, it
Sarah-
takes about Shaun 400 years to get up the road.
Honestly, man.
So
Today, what was going on?
right, no, I
Come on,
wasn't
we're in-
driving.
We're in Ashbourne.
You were driving.
Right? We're in Ashbourne. These boys have come from Scotland. So anyone would just, like, literally straight down the M6. All the way down the M6.
You would? I would.
To Stoke, 500, 50.
I would.
5 on 5, Ashbourne. No matter.
100%.
I look, and these boys at Scotch Corner. I'm like, what are you doing, boys?
I know,
Like,
honestly, mate.
What are you doing?
I
Mate,
was sat passenger,
Shaun,
like...
don't give me a piss. You
I
autopiloted
was...
me.
Mate, I never
There's a
autopiloted
truck
anybody.
spotter
I
that you
was
know
sat-
in Kirby, right? There's a
Yeah,
truck spotter you know in
that's
Kirby.
right.
And you were like, oh, we're coming through.
I said it as a joke.
Right, we're coming through the Mustang. So I was like, oh, right, we must want to go that way then. So I just fucking autopiloted it.
But I wasn't driving.
These lads were
I would
here
go
at
to
2
the antics.
p.m. We said, we're at 2
Yeah.
p.m.
And we got here at 1.
4:30. 4:30. 2.5 hours.
It was actually like 4:15. Just saying. If you're
That
going to
makes
slag
it
us, get it right.
Sean had to stop for a shit, to be fair. It took
I did have
fucking
to
ages.
stop for a poo.
And you stopped for food, and you went to the shop. Honestly, I've been here, been gone, shower, had food, come back, still waiting.
All right.
Never mind last week.
Fine, you can come up the road then.
Yeah, you know what? The next time I put the road for a podcast, if I'm ever invited again, haha.
We'll see what these guys
Yeah,
say.
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
like, fuck it, I don't know who that nobody is.
We'll see what the crack is.
But I'm going to make you boys wait.
While we're on question time,
Yep.
we have another question.
Yep.
It's more directly towards Shaun, really. Okay. Pros and cons of being an owner-operator, and what's it like waiting to like paid free folk and all that kind of jazz?
All right, Sandy, I've got a question for you. One of the worst parts of this whole entire project, or whatever you would want to call it, is getting paid for folk.
Is that?
You do the job. Like there's times where I get a phone call and Friday night, listen mate, I need this digger picked up. It needs to be here Monday, and I've already got jobs booked Monday. So I'm like, oh, I'll see what I can do. So I spend all this time moving shit about and putting myself out, right? And I pick up the load and I deliver it on time. And he's like, oh, thanks for that, mate. Really appreciate it. And then you put the invoice in, and then that's it. And then you're like, a month later, like, you all right? Did you get that invoice? Nothing. You're like, did you get that invoice? Oh yeah, I'll get it paid. Did you get that invoice? Oh, my kid's in hospital. Did you get that invoice? Oh, my dad's dead. You're like, fucking hell, every month. And it makes you like
right?
this. And I'm not saying that, and I know that if anyone does listen to this and situations like that have happened to them, I get that it does happen, right? But it's just annoying when you're chasing folk for money and they try and make you feel bad.
Yeah.
And you're like, listen, I get that, right? But at the end of the day, I did this job 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So I get that you're going through a bad situation now.
Yeah.
But 30-day payment term.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just hate all I want's the money.
Yeah.
Right? Because I have done the job, the fuel's been paid, the maintenance has been paid, all that shit's been paid. So if I phoned up the fuel company and I'd been like, my fucking dog died at weekend, guy's like, great, I'm still gonna need my fuel money, mate. You know what I mean? The fuel money comes out 28 days on the dot.
It's like your mortgage.
Yeah.
It comes out, your mortgage comes out, bang.
Yeah.
They don't care who's died.
Whereas there's always excuses or this or that, and you're like I'm just, it's the worst part of it.
Is it
And
wait for money?
I know it's horrible to say. I understand that people have situations like people do, pass away and they forget about
obviously.
work like you would. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If my dad died, I probably wouldn't give a fuck about work for a while. Yeah. But it's just annoying when you're sitting on the phone. You're like, now I feel bad. Now I feel like I'm a prick.
Yeah,
chasing
for
you
asking
for money.
Yeah.
For a job I done in January. It's now October, and then you get folk that are just they just ignore you.
See, that's bad. That
Mate,
must be
they just
infuriating.
they flat out ignore you.
That must be infuriating.
No, there's
though.
one that annoys me. Owes a lot of money, right? And I see him post on Facebook about I'm buying this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. I'm like, yeah, man, you're doing all that. Where's my money? And it's that is the worst part. Getting loads as well, that can be quite tricky sometimes.
Right.
Because for instance, and this is just an example, but somebody will phone you and I've got a load in Ipswich to come up to Glasgow. How much? So you give him a price, he tells you how much it is, all that. How much he needs to come up the road, you give him a price and you're sorted it. You're like, right, I'll come down next week and I'll pick that load up. I'll find something. So you find something to go down.
Yeah.
And as you're going down, he's like, all right, mate, don't worry about it. I got that load sorted. And you're like, I'll be down tonight, mate. I said I'd do it this week. I'll be down in that area tonight. I'll be ready for you, Wednesday morning. Yeah. No, it's all right, mate. I've got it sorted. As if they've helped you out. Yeah. So then you're stuck in Ipswich, Norwich, whatever the fuck it is, with no backload, and you're like, this is shite.
And you took a shitload off going down there.
Yeah. So then you're scrambling and you're phoning folk, and you end up getting a shitload back, and you're like,
just going shit down, shit back. Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, it doesn't always work like this, but 9 times out of 10, you take a good pair down and a shite back.
So is it easier to get something down the road, or is it easier to get something?
Depends on the week. See, some weeks, all I have got is folk wanting stuff south.
Yeah.
Nothing north. And then other weeks, everything's north and nothing south.
Oh,
It's
right.
fucking infuriating.
That must be quite annoying because, like, obviously, with like general haulage type stuff, it's a lot easier as somebody that works for the man. It's easier to predict stuff a bit better because obviously there's certain times of the year where the sawmill's shut down.
Yeah.
So you're like, right, I know it's going to be quiet for stuff heading south and so on and so forth. But obviously with what you're doing, it must be quite, like you say, a bit hard to predict whether, you've got loads going down north and all that jazz.
It's good and bad. It has its good points, it has its bad
So what's
points.
its good points? Because so far I've heard nothing
Yeah.
but bad. What's the good points to being an owner
mum.
of? Yeah. Because at this
fair-
point, working for the man seems awesome.
I always like wanted to be like you, like having that's gay as fuck.
That is
Yeah.
gay.
Oh, wow.
Let me take that back.
You heard it here first, folks.
Oh man,
No,
sorry,
right.
no.
Oh,
I've just
mate,
been sick in my
you've
mouth.
got that
No.
recorded for life.
I've got it on video.
Oh,
I've just been
yes.
sick actually. No, I wanted to be like Sandy. Sorry, not you.
Too late, mate. It's too late.
No, an owner driver. I always wanted to be an owner driver. That's one thing I wanted. And like before I moved down here, because I was to be obviously at Taddy, with my stepdad.
Tadworth.
Oh, sorry.
Tadcaster.
Tadworth.
Shit.
Tadworth.
Oh, I'm thinking Tamworth.
Yeah, man, because that's a real place.
Tamworth
Yeah.
is.
Eh?
Tamworth is.
Yeah, no, Tamworth is, but
That's what I'm-
Oh,
Tadworth.
Tadworth, sorry, yeah.
Tadworth is like.
Shut the fuck
Jesus
up.
Christ.
Honestly, you ruin everyone's story. you do.
Honestly, shit,
Anyways.
stop, man.
So
Talking pillow.
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyway.
yeah, can I have it back, please?
Yeah.
Anyways, so it's put me off now massively. Yeah.
What were you saying,
I
mate?
worked for my stepdad, and that's what I was going to do before I come down here. I was going to buy a lorry. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was going to buy a car transport, or I was going to buy a unit and go like traction work.
Yeah.
That was my plan. And then literally, like, the more I thought about it, I was like, it's so much easier just to work for the man.
Yeah.
And then literally, I moved to Fair, and I ended up moving down here, bought an house, and I worked for Jamie, and I've just never looked back. So I think this
Because he buys you cool lorries.
to me, yeah, I'm like a spoiled
See,
brat. So.
I must admit, just off the back of that, I always wanted my own lorry. And see, even the odd day, I always think to myself, God, I'd love my own lorry. But then when I do talk to like Shaun or Sandy or anyone that's got like their own lorry, I just instantly go, maybe working for the man isn't that bad. Like, I mean, I already look 90 years old
See, when you're
with that added stress. I just, nah.
See, when you say things like, oh, I'm taking it easy today, getting back up the road so it doesn't give me anything else, that fucking infuriates me.
For the record, I never say that, Dave. I've never
Dave
said
doesn't
that.
listen to this.
Jamie, it was I've never ever done anything like that.
Yeah, no, I've never said that. I've never done
I'm
it.
wanting more work. You know I'm wanting more work.
Honestly, I was going to work Saturdays and everything. I don't know what he's talking about. I've never said that.
Hopefully he doesn't watch this podcast then. He's like, what do you mean? You said you'd do every Saturday on your podcast.
I do most, but yeah, carry on anyway, Shaun. Yeah.
But, okay, there'll be times this mystery man that I speak to, right? His name's
Sandy.
Derek. Right?
Yeah.
We'll call him Derek.
Let's call him Derek.
This guy Derek, right? He'll be driving up the road and he'll be like, oh, I'm just going to stop in here and kind of hang it out a bit, getting back to the yard so he doesn't give me anything else. And I'm like,
What lorry
Who does that?
exactly.
Oh,
and I'm like,
what?
and then sometimes you'll be in a labour and he's like, I'm going for a 50-minute break because I don't want to get back to the yard quick. And I'm like, mate, every minute is a prisoner for me.
I can't believe somebody would do that. That's
this guy
ridiculous.
Derek's a wanker.
Mate, I'm
Sometimes,
like,
sometimes you can't physically stay awake when it's heavy traffic.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
pull over.
obviously, yeah.
And that's I hold my hands up. I'm
Yeah.
partial to having a little nap.
See, this guy Derek, right? He's coming up, right? And he's going to Dumfries or something.
Yeah.
Right? And he'll stop at Carnforth for 3.5 hours in his card.
Never.
What a scumbag.
Never.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's like Derek doesn't want to go home.
That's mental.
No, that's not me because I'm out. I'm home every night.
Yeah.
T-shirt like
That bed's never been slept.
Just while we're talking about this, the whole day shift thing.
Oh,
Bro, do you like day shift?
Mate, I've done it for 2 weeks, right? And I have a newfound appreciation for the day shift man.
yeah.
And why is
I'm
that?
so glad this happened.
Yeah. I've got a newfound appreciation, right? Because as a tramper, like, you're under pressure, but you're not overly over pressured. Because you're like, oh, it's fine. Like, if I don't deliver it tonight, I'll deliver it tomorrow. Especially with like wood
No,
chip.
I'm on the phone like, you will stay back for me and you will have this digger.
Yeah, but again, you're an owner-operator, right? But, like, as somebody who works for the man, it's like...
You know you're sleeping out anyways.
It doesn't matter. I could get to that bit at fucking 8 o'clock at night, tip the load and be like, cool, see you in 11 hours tomorrow or 9 hours tomorrow. But I did day shift for 2 weeks, right? And all day I was thinking, I need to go home. If these people have me waiting for an hour, it's gonna fuck me, and I'm not getting home. I want to go home. I'm not staying out. Like, they're so, like, you are on it, and I was just like, fuck this. I did it for 2 weeks. I did day shift, and I actually had to ring my gaff and be like, so you know this day shift job? Can we just make it a tramping job? Because, like,
so the runs you're doing now is a day shift run.
Yeah.
But you've asked to tramp it.
Yeah. Because I cannot deal with that constant.
Can't deal with my lifestyle.
Yeah. I can't deal with that. If something hods me out for too long, if I'm at a delivery or picking up and I'm there too long, and when I say too long, I'm talking like an hour. If I'm there an hour, it just, the whole day goes out the window. It's fucked.
See, like, we got like Southampton, where we go, and they're like, you know, it's at 1:05, but if it opens at 6 o'clock, you're like, mint. Like, you leave it like 3, and you're down there at like 6:30. You fucking tip in, you're on with your day. You can go wherever, you know, you go Bristol on the way back to the yard. It's a big day, but boom, you know you're doing it. We've got a new one that's opened down in Southampton. Doesn't open till 9 o'clock, and it's like, I can't leave any later. Well, I can leave at 4 o'clock. I can't leave any later than 4 o'clock because I'm going to hit all the traffic, and then when we're out of driving time, right? Because you're not going to hit Southampton in 4.5. We normally leave at 3. You do it in 3.5.
Yeah.
So you can't. So like, you're going to hit a load of traffic at Birmingham. Like, when you come off the 40 for the 34, you get all that. So you're like, so I've got to leave early. But then now you sat down in Southampton because you got your driving time, but now you're sitting there waiting.
Your working time's going down the pan.
And you're like, and then if you got like a Bristol coming back, you're like, forget it, just forget it. So then, like, it's stress, like, for then, like, obviously because Jamie plans big days every day, but like, he wants you back because you can do another big day then. You know what I mean? Like, it works better for the company to be back every night than it does nighting out. Yeah. Obviously, if you go to Scotland, you're nighting out. It is what it is.
Aye, that really is. Yeah.
But like, every road, because we're quite lucky with obviously Midlands, you live in the middle.
Yeah.
You can go most places. But like that day for thing, that's why I go so early every day. Because like, just try and beat the traffic. Because obviously trying to get home because of stress. Like, getting home.
Honestly, mate, I've genuinely got a newfound appreciation for the day shift man.
Especially because and living that far away. Because obviously you were quite far from where the lorry was.
I was half an hour away from the lorry to home. And I know it only seems like, it's only half an hour. Who gives a shit, right?
You do that for 2 weeks.
But, right, you're like, so for argument's sake, that run that I was doing, right, you had to leave that, like, where the lorry was based at, like, 5 o'clock. So I live 30 minutes away. So you have to leave there at 5. So you have to include your daily checks and all that. So there's, like, 5:45. There's 5:15. I've actually got to get out of, 4:15. So then you're like up at like 3:30 because I like to get a coffee in the morning. You don't.
I don't know.
You're an up and go.
I'm an up. If I'm leaving the yard at 3, my alarm's set for 10 to 2, right? But then I've like fucking like probably have a snooze. And at 2 a.m. I'm up and I'm literally brush my teeth, like crawl out of fucking the house into the van, and I've come to work. But then I'm like, in the morning, that sort of time, I'm like, because I do the speed limits, it's like half an hour.
Yeah.
But on a night going home with traffic, it's like 45 minutes.
Aye.
So it's like a killer. But obviously, you think like, you leave here, like obviously because it's like 5, 6 o'clock, so obviously 15 hours. It's like, but then you're getting home at 7. So you think you've left the house at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And you're getting back at like 6, 7 o'clock at night.
You're hanging.
And you do that 5 days. Well, you can't do it 5 days a week, obviously.
No.
But you know what I mean? You do that
like
3 days and 2 days of 2 or more hours rest.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big week.
No,
when it comes to the weekend, you can't be asked to do anything.
Honestly, mate, like legit, that's what I'm saying. Genuinely newfound appreciation because see the whole going home. It literally, I was through the door, shower, something to eat, and I was sitting there looking at the time, and it's like 7 o'clock. Like, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to my bed because I need to get up at 3:30 in the morning. So, I am knackered.
So our lass will finish work. So she has late nights because she's an hairdresser. She has Wednesdays and Thursdays. She finishes late. So I'm like I'm there, like obviously because I'm a man.
Obviously,
I can't cook tea.
Yeah.
So like, I'm there and I'm like, cool. She's leaving work. It's 7:30. Cool. So what's for tea?
Yeah.
Man's off to bed in half an hour. Like, she'll get in like 8 o'clock and you're like, cool. And she's like, oh, what do you fancy? I'm like, I don't care about it now.
I'm just
I'm like,
hungry.
"No, forget it, 'cause I'm tired. I'm not like, I ain't eating. I'm like, you know what? Oh, forget it. I'm off to bed. And I just go to bed grumpy.
Yeah,
And then,
no,
wake up in the
I
morning,
get
I'm
that.
I'm like, stop it. All right. I like to talk my hands, all right? And the mic doesn't like that.
But yeah, I must admit, I newfound appreciation for day shift people, 100%.
It knocks shit out of you.
Aye.
Because Dave's found that, to be fair. Like, because obviously, like, when you start driving, you learn, like, when you're obviously doing the job, like, people here think that I set off dead early just, like, because I'm a money grabber. And I am. What no. But there's a reason
It
behind
makes
it.
sense to
Because,
beat traffic.
like, what?
So I started at 4 a.m. to go 2 hours down the road and it doesn't open till like 9. I just sat there like 3 hours extra.
No, but like you've got to, because like, to get home. But that's what Dave's sort of. I mean, Dave's probably not as keen as me. Like
You are
going,
keen,
yeah,
though.
I'm keen. I hate traffic. I'm autistic. I can't sit in traffic. Like I'm just saying. I'm like, I've got built back for a reason. Let's use it. Let's ram it out of there.
Yeah.
I'm like,
the hard shoulder.
I'm like, I wonder if 750
To be
can move an Arctic.
To be fair, Shaun knows about hitting people with bull bars, so he knows
so
they
do you.
work. I've touched one
What
time.
shit fucking hate to come at me for. We've done the exact same thing.
Yeah, you two have done the exact same thing.
So why would you bring that up? Because you've
Yeah,
just
you
fucked
did.
But
it.
Yeah,
I've
you've
done
the
it once.
No,
Right, okay, no, you've done it twice.
No, I've
You
done
have
it
done
once.
it, no, you have done it twice.
Once.
What, slow moving traffic, hit the front of your lorry?
Yeah, once.
Twice.
No, you
Once.
didn't do it twice.
Twice.
How?
Slow moving traffic, you've hit it twice. You've told us twice.
The front of the lorry. Once. The side of the lorry.
Oh, that doesn't
once.
count, you fucking
It
spanner.
does.
It does
So
not count.
smell it. But yes.
Yeah,
On that subject, though, 48 minutes.
Are we?
Yeah. 48 minutes we're on.
That was class.
Wow.
went
That
dead
was quick.
did, yeah.
That was quick. Whew. Anyway.
Well,
Cool, man.
I'm gone for another week. So
Yeah, that's it. See you later.
Thank you all for watching.
bye, guys.
Cheery bye.
Oh, you normally say don't rate, comment, subscribe.
Don't forget
Nah,
to
fuck it,
like
done now.
and subscribe. Right.
Like all my Snapchat
And
sounds.
Kim, what? Fucking share it.
I've had a Stella.
He's going to keep that in.
He is
See
gonna
right at
keep
the
that
very
in.
end.
I hate it.
You're just going to, yeah.
Man, that went well quick, that did.
That was quick. Kim makes it worse. We didn't even tell anyone that he was buying the lorry.
Oh, shit, we have to do another one.